If I go back to the start of the series, okay, um, when your call-up came, it was a surprise call-up, in a sense. When did you get to know about the call-up? Were you expecting the call-up for the Border Gavaskar Trophy to come?
I was picked up for India against Australia. We are flying to Australia and we played one game. And I don't remember quite well, but I got a call up that I was expecting that I would be picking, but I'm not sure that I'll be picked or not. But when I got official call, I was so happy.
Did you hear murmurs? Was someone talking to you that your name is there in the mix we're
Like
talking
in
about?
Instagram only, maybe it's fake or I don't know it's real, but how they got the news, I don't know. But they are talking that Nitish is having a good chance to, debut this Australian series. And I was just waiting for the call, and one day it came. I called instantly to my father and told him that I got selected. And one more emotional moment is there when I got selected to Zimbabwe tour. That's my first tour,
Yes.
but
Injured.
I got out from that. I called my father when I got the official call. He was really excited. He really wants to know that I'm playing for India or not. When I really got the call, I called him and I told Papa, I'm going to play for India. And he's so excited and happy tears are there. And instantly next day, my scanning reports came that I got injured and I really don't know. At that moment, I was really down. Even I remember I contacted Akansh as well. I was really down. I was asking which ice cream is good here. I want to have ice cream. I got cravings at the time. Uh, I don't know how to explain it to my father. Like last day only, he was so excited, and my mom was on happy tears, and I don't want to make them really cry for that. And I called my father finally, and I called him and I told that I got injured and I'll be ruled out for Zimbabwe tour. He was like, he kept his emotions inside. I can see that it's a video call. He kept his emotions inside and he's like, it's fine how much time it's gonna take. And it's fine, you'll get another opportunity, you will make it good and this and that. I know after the call, I would have cried. But yeah, that's an emotional moment for me at that time.
Was it tough to accept individually as well? I know what you mean by the emotions your father was.
It's tough to accept, but it's part of sports player journey, But it came in a wrong moment. I felt it, but anyways, at the end, I got another opportunity to play for India, and I played well.
Was the India A call-up? Because the India A call-up is generally when you send your A team and you assess conditions, and वहाँ पे अगर एक दो लड़के आपको दिख गए who have now been a part of those conditions, then you draft them in, much like how you were drafted into the senior team. So was that a sense कि मैं हूँ कहीं ना कहीं?
To be honest, India A series helped me a lot. If I would have gone straight away to play for Indian team, that would be a little more challenging for me to figure out the way how can I play in Australian pitches. With Indian A series, I really learned quickly over there, and to the time when I came to BGT, I was already experienced in Australian pitches and I know how the bounces, how the wicket behaves after certain overs, and that really helped me in Indian A series.
What was that first day like? So you've of course been assessing the conditions, you've been around, you've been with the India side, but now comes the India side. Now comes Virat Kohli. So what was that first? Was it a practice session? Did you meet everyone in the team hotel? How did that go about?
I've been with Indian team in T20 as well, but there are no Rohit Sharma or Virat by so-called senior players. When I actually into the senior squad, it was a bit nervous to build a conversation with them or talk with them. First thing, Rohit Bhai came and he talked with me. It was very welcoming thing for me. And later on, senior players slowly they came up and they talked with me. It's not like I was making a move, but they're making me feel comfort over there, and I really love the atmosphere, the way they kept to me.
Any special conversation with Virat? Even before you had played, I'm saying. Once you played, तो आप दिखा रहे हो what you're made of.
There's a special, you know, dressing room meeting. So a meeting was going before the series, before the practice games, whatever we are. First day, everyone was talking. Senior players basically, Rohit Bhai, Ravi Ashwin Bhai, and Virat Bhai. These all are talking, and have seen Virat Bhai speech, and that really boosted me. Like obviously others as well, but the one who I look up to, right, and the guy who's talking in front of you, and he's saying that Australian series is such a thing. Like I have been played this and that. He was expressing his, you know, past what he has done and how you need to be in Australian country. That's really a great moment for me to experience those kind of speeches. Like you have obviously we have seen on screen, but when I actually experienced in front, it was I really felt the goosebumps in me.
What is it about him? Because this, even from someone who's been working in broadcasting for a long time, primary skill is cricket for all of you. Secondary skill and so on is talking to people, communicating, talking on camera. When you hear him talk, you listen. There is just something about very captivating. He just pulls you in. That when he's talking, there's something, I don't know, how do I put it? This powerful. Is that the right way to say it? That when he's talking, everyone just stops whatever is happening left, right, and center.
It is powerful. It is motivating, to be honest. When he talks, if we feel like motivated, and we have to do, it will take everyone in one point, and we need to go as a team. That's how he makes it possible. He talked about mentality that day, and I was like boosted up really, because so many points he put in that meeting. You need to be really tough playing against Australia. That's how you need to be. And I always looked up to be like a mentally tough guy when I play into center wicket, and he exactly kept the same point. And I really looked up for the mental thing aspect in that Australian series, and it worked.
At that time, did you try doing this kind of a selfie, which you did? Like that, Thak, he's doing his interview and Thak, you.
I retried. It was always nervous. Even now, if he comes in front of me, I'll feel nervous. Like, I don't know why. I never had this experience with any other player.
Yeah.
But if he comes in front of me, and I always feel nervous. Even when I scored my 100, when he came up to me and he said, I was like feeling nervousness.
It doesn't come across when we're seeing you. It doesn't seem like you're nervous at all. I know you're talking about with Virat in particular, but it just doesn't seem. Even that time, you seem like a guy who's like, ye apni jagah hai, ki I belong here. Even if it's day 1, if it's day 100 or whatever. I thought that's a solid compliment. And the music and all in the dressing room, is he still the DJ in charge, or is it Hardik as company?
He is the one, yeah.
Punjabi.
Straight away comes into the dressing room and on music. He plays the music.
And Punjabi music?
Yeah.
If I talk about that first test, Nitish, when did you get to know that you're going to be playing?
First test. I'm not sure that I'm going to play at first, but they know that I'm going to play. I am not sure that I'm going to play. And one day Gautam sir came and he said that Nitish, you're going to play. And I still remember one word that helped me a lot, because I was struggling to play bouncers in Australia wicket. At that time he came and he was like, after the practice, that's the last practice session, tomorrow or day after tomorrow we're having match, day after tomorrow. So he came up to me and he said, Nitish, you already know that you need to be mentally strong. I just want to keep one answer to you, that whenever you face tough situations like the bouncers or something like that, try to duck or something like that. Try to ignore it. Try to take onto your shoulders or take onto your head. He said that. I was like, oh, okay, sir. He said, after taking that, you feel like you're taking a bullet for your country. So that really boosted me a lot. A youngster who is coming, and Gautam sir is saying in such a way to take a bullet for your country. And I'm a guy who is like, if not cricket, I would be an army guy.
Okay.
So that thing really helped me a lot. When I faced Pat Cummins, Mitchell Stark, or someone like that. Like when bouncers are coming, I just feel like, okay, like I'll take it to my shoulders. That really helped me a lot. That single word.
It's crazy how a small message can be passed on through just a few words. Huh?
Yes. Gautam sir really helped me a lot, like in mental aspects. Like he kept me in my space, and to believe in myself. He kept me in that mode. Every time when I feel nervous or pressure, something, obviously every situation where I battered was his pressure situation, and he really helped me a lot to get out of that pressure situation.
And do you remember the cap ceremony?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember what he said exactly?
I remember cap number 315, Nitish Kumar Reddy. That word really, I just kept it in my mind, so it doesn't delete.
And once you wore that India cap,
So I still remember that when he said that, Nitish, I know how you came here, and I have seen you practicing
Hmm.
through the. I know why you came here and this whole thing, because I know if he's saying that, that means that he has watched me in practice and how hard I am doing, and he knows that I did a lot of hard work. And also mentioning in that moment really boosted me up. And when he gave up the cap and when I'm putting it up, everyone was like applauding me.
If I can take you back to the Naman Awards, the under 16, that selfie that you took. Can you tell us about the time? How old were you? 15 at the time?
17,
17 at the
16.
16 at the time.
Yeah.
And you said, चलो यही मौका मिलेगा, ले लो जी photo यहीं से, huh?
No, I wanted a proper photo with him,
हाँ.
but I can't keep myself holding of not taking a picture. He was just sitting behind me, and at that time I really don't have a phone as well. I got my mama's phone and he was there with me. I took my that phone and I was like I was taking selfie like this. I don't want him to notice that I'm taking a selfie, so I was taking a selfie like this. Later on, I really want to get a good picture with him, but he was talking to some old lady and bodyguards are full. It was his prime time, and no one is really getting near him. At that time, Anushka Sharma, she saw me that I was really trying hard and not able to get. She came up to me and she said, "Come, I'll give you a picture." That was a great moment, you know. I didn't expect it that she would come and give a picture.
And have you spoken to him about it now recently? That remember I had done this.
No, I haven't spoken about that, but my sister told me that she told that thing which happened that day, and she was like, "Oh, really? I didn't." She didn't really remember that moment because I was 15, 16 years old. Uh, my sister showed that picture to Anushka Sharma.
And now when you see, so you haven't spoken to her, but your sister has shown it to her. And
I haven't spoke that thing to Virat Bhai or Anushka Sharma also.
well, you were there's also a story about you wanting to ask Virat for his bat, and then you were hesitant.
Actually, after last game, I wanted a bat from him. Like I couldn't. I never asked anyone for the bat unless they are my close friends. But Virat Bhai is someone who is I can go and straight away ask Virat Bhai give me a bat. So I wanted his bat and I was trying for opening, and we lost that match and the two didn't, like, we ended up losing, and I don't really want to. He's also not in a great mood. So I went out for a sandwich and I came in. Hashit was like he's rotating a bat. He's in front of me. He's poking me.
Huh.
I saw that I'm out of bed. I mean, पूछा किसका है? मैंने बोला विराट भाई. Oh, okay. He is like, I got the bat from Virat Bhai. I was like, how? He don't. I straight away went and asked him. I thought like, यार अब तो opportunity और कम हो गया.
हाँ.
So I was like sitting. I was just packing myself, and at that time I wanted a signature. Like if you saw my 100, that's not my shoe. That's actually Virat Bhai's shoes. He asked Sarfraz first that Sarfu tera size kya hai?
हाँ.
So Sarfu said 9 or something like that. So he asked me, Nitish, what's your size? I was like, oh my god, I have to guess it correctly.
Huh.
Even if it's not my size, I want to take that shoe very bad.
Yes, sir.
So I said, okay, 10.
Huh.
He's like, oh, okay, take the shoe. It's my 10 says if you want, you can take this. I was like, I want to take. And next match, I wore that shoe and I scored 100.